Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow. Feeding, caring,
and growing
people.
Yeah.
What do they need that you see?
They need to feel like they value, like they matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And that may not be at work.
Then how do you train that?
I want people who lead people to understand that they need to get that out of their people. They need to understand that in their people. So my role in my organization is, if you're a manager, one of the things I'm going to teach you, in addition to be compliant, all those things, is also to care and value your people. Understand what they need to be valued, each individual.
And what if that person doesn't know how to care and value themselves?
Mm-hmm.
Then how do they fill from a bucket that's empty?
I think probably what we can do is help them understand that, and then encourage them and normalize that it's okay to go work on that. Find resources to help you figure that out, right?
What resources would they have for that typically?
Things like, I'm a huge advocate of EAPs, and not that those are going to be able to fix the problem, but those might at least point them in the right direction to connect them with, whether it's a counselor or a psychologist or a mental health professional that can help them. Even if it's the first 6 free visits, it's opened the door, right, to create that.
Can you just explain EAPs for anyone who might not know what that is?
Sure. So EAP is an employee assistance program, and we have several really great providers here in Hawaii. An employer would purchase an EAP program for their employees. It's really a service. So you go to one of the providers and they have different packages, and a pretty standard package would be for this particular employer for a certain annual rate that allows all of their employees a certain number of visits with the EAP provider. And then some EAP providers are actual licensed healthcare providers themselves. Some are more of like a clearinghouse that you call them with an issue and then they direct you out. So they're sort of like the service clearinghouse.
It's like a one-on-one for the most part?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not just mental health services. They usually help, whether it's mental health issues, might be financial support, might be legal support in some cases even. So they tend to be a clearinghouse to help your employees with all of that other life stuff that might make work really challenging, right? They're also for employers who are like, I don't want to be their therapist. It's a really great third party who that's what they do really well.
Well, most people would not be able to be their therapist.
And they shouldn't try to be, right? That's not your role. Yeah. But if you have an EAP solution, you're able to get them over to the people who can help them in a really supportive, anonymous way. That's the other really cool thing about EAPs. The employer never finds out who accessed that. You just know account. You don't know names. It's completely anonymous.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.